Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDawgz.com for your overnight report for Wednesday's complimentary selection. Now, first of all, if you're a member of the Dime Club, you already watched the video that I released inside the Telegram channel, almost 100 of you, about our high volume offerings and about how you'd be up 145% in the last 12 weeks. That's right, a Dime player would be up with 100 dime beginning bankroll, 145 dimes. I went through each level, each week, week by week by week. And there was a swath of 4 weeks where 4 weeks in a row there were losses. And a lot of people ask me, what's the difference between a professional, successful sports investor and a losing sports gambler? And the losing sports gambler is only into the micro, zooming way, way in. How did you do today? How did you do in the last 10? What's your record yesterday? What's your record today? There was an interesting study done, and I've been in this business for 35 years, where they had two handicappers, and I'm not going to name when this was done, but this will hopefully resonate with you. They had two handicappers. One was 62% over the course of an entire football season. One was 40% over the entire football season. And what they did is they took both cappers and they put them on a sheet on an online site, not going to name it, and they only limited their history to the last 10 games, not 10 days, 10 games. And the one that was 42% overall was on an 8-2 run. And the one that was 62% was on a 3-7 run. And they wanted to see as a test, offering the plays online to be purchased, who would purchase, who would have a greater purchase value. And wouldn't you know it, nobody cared about the guy that was 62%. Everybody wanted the 42% because they were hyper-focused on the 10 games, on the 8-2. They didn't care that overall the guy was negative EV and he was only 42%. So this goes back to the video that I laid out on the high volume offering, which was, if I tell you you could be up 145 units in the last 12 weeks, that's from October 2nd to December 25th, Christmas Day. Sounds great. But if I just showed you the 4 weeks, 4 consecutive losing weeks in a row, you wouldn't want anything to do with it if you're a gambler. If you're a trader, or an investor, you'd be more interested in the overall ROI. So let that be a lesson to you. When you zoom in, you're not looking at the overall ROI. When you zoom out, you understand you're not going to win every day. You're not going to win every game. You're not going to even win every week. You might even lose 4 weeks in a row. Does it matter to the client that started on October 2nd and by December 25th has made 145 units? No way. But the guy that says, give me a hot game today, yeah, it matters to him. That guy, not only will he never, ever, ever be successful, it's a statistical impossibility that he could ever be successful because he is looking at the tree instead of the overall forest. So hopefully that makes sense and resonates with you guys. I laid it out there for almost 100 people in the Dime Club channel. We have almost 100 people in our Dime Club. And again, when you zoom out and you look at the overall returns, they're awesome. When you zoom in and you look at the roller coaster ride or every little uptick and downtick, it's like zooming into a stock chart. And seeing a stock that's up hundreds and hundreds of percents, but you're only zooming into a 1 minute chart of maybe the stock dipped for a minute. It doesn't mean anything long term. So you can apply the same principles in the stock market and financial trading and investing that you can to the sports market. If you want to pick up 1 week of the Dime Club, our low volume offering, 1 week is a nickel, 1 month is a dime, and 6 months is 3 dimes. We're running that promotion to December 31st. Now, let's get to your complimentary selection. The 2 top teams in the NBA square off this Wednesday. Oklahoma City is 19-8-1 ATS, and Philadelphia is 20-9 ATS. Excuse me, Orlando. Well, there's 3 teams: Oklahoma, Philadelphia, and Orlando. Philadelphia squares off against Orlando. Both teams are 20-9 ATS. So what is the auto bet scenario? What do you do in a situation like that with an absence of handicapping? You simply fade the move and take the dog. Magic opened up at 1 and is now 2.5 overnight. You don't even think about it. I've given out Philadelphia more in the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks than any other complimentary selection. You just auto bet the dog. The Philadelphia 76ers is your complimentary selection, plus 2.5 points, fading that move from 1 to 2.5, 20-9 against 20-9. Keep in mind, Philadelphia's record is 20-9 straight up, 20-9 ATS, which basically means every game they win, they cover. Every game they lose, they don't cover. The Magic are 18-11 overall, but because they've been a dog probably more than Philadelphia, they've lost some games and got the cover. The Philadelphia Sixers is your complimentary selection. Good day and good luck.